What you have to do is just look at yourself in the mirror. We are always, a lot of us are waiting for this magical thing to happen and fix our lives. Like, for instance, a lot of things damaged my life. It wasn't just all me. You know, it's your dad, it's your mom, it's your childhood, it's being bullied. It's so many things that we all have a story. But what happens is we're always sitting in, I call it poopy pants. We're all sitting back, woe is me, kicking rocks down the street.
Yeah.
We're waiting for some magical miracle to happen to get fixed. And that's not gonna happen. You have to do that. You have to face all these things because they're not all yours to own. No matter what happens.
So how do you make that move?
Well, how you do it first is, I call it the accountability mirror. Mm-hmm. When I was 16, 17 years old, I went to this mirror, looked at myself in the mirror, and I saw a person that I wasn't proud of. Mm-hmm. You have to call yourself out. You have to call yourself out in a way that's not kind. Mm-hmm. We live in a very kind, gentle world. We have to find the right words for situations. You have to call yourself out for what it is and change the problem. You have to be real with yourself, real and raw with yourself to fix the problem.
About is basically leveling the playing field. So I had to first work on myself, and that worked with the accountability mirror, and stop blaming everybody for my issues.
As a person that I became obsessed. I became obsessed with being the baddest motherfucker that God ever created. Am I that? I don't care. I believe it. And I was trying to tell him, once you become obsessed with something, obsessed, it's okay to be unbalanced for a while. It's okay. Don't be all this stuff people say, you gotta be balanced. To be the best in the world at what you do. It's not about being a Navy SEAL, people. The best at what you do, you have to be unbalanced to find every bit of fucking energy and strength that you have to pull it off. Then you get balanced once you become great. And then you help other people become better from you being the best in the world. So if your family doesn't understand, why are you so daggone crazy? Because I'm trying to be the best I can to give you the best that I am. And it takes being fucking obsessed to where people think you're crazy. People look at me and say, oh my God, you're a masochist, you're this and that. I'm not gonna get into how bad I was in all these races and SEAL training. I had 21 stretch fractures going through Hell Week.
And it's just about you against you now, and ain't nobody coming back to save you. God's up there, but God's gonna look at you smiling and saying, what the fuck are you made of? That's what's gonna happen. That's how I look at my relationship with God. What are you made of? Let me see now. You're gonna be fine. It's gonna hurt. You're not gonna wanna do it. You're gonna cry. You're gonna suffer. It's gonna be horrible. But it starts in that accountability mirror of, if you're fat, you cannot say anything besides that you're fat. If you're lazy, if you're a liar, if you're a cheater, if you're on drugs, if you're whatever you are, you must look in that mirror and be brutally honest with yourself and call yourself out for what you are and what you're not. And put sticky notes up on there about what needs to be changed. And every day of your life from now on moving forward, it starts with that accountability mirror about how am I going to change my life for the better. Well, the next step now is you got to now start fixing one of those problems. So for me, I had so many damn problems, man. I still have them today. It's about facing, so let's say you're fat. Mm-hmm. What has caused you to eat too? So now you got to investigate this. A lot of people just don't have an eating disorder. A lot of people eat for comfort. A lot of people eat for depression. A lot of people eat because of their childhood, whatever. You got to now see, why the fuck am I depressed? Why am I here? So you got to do I call it the live autopsy in my book and figure out what my problem is. People want to say, well, I need to work out more and stop eating so much. Yeah, that's how you fix that. But if you don't fix the damn root cause of the problem, which is usually a mental problem, you are off somewhere in your mind. Somewhere made you insecure or not happy. Something in there has caused you to be this way, and you're compensating it by eating too much damn food. You lost pride in yourself. You lost confidence in yourself. It's all these things. So it's never as easy as, I need to go to the fucking gym, hit the weights, and stop eating less. That may solve it for a second, but is it a permanent fix? I'm about doing permanent fixes so then you can move on.
And it starts with being self-aware, with being able to detach. Because if you can't detach from yourself, then you can't see yourself. And so people ask, how do you detach from yourself? How do you learn to do that? And a good drill for this is try to imagine the way other people see you and what other people are thinking of you. And then you start thinking about, what do your friends and family think? What do they see? What do they hear? And so the question becomes, how well do you represent yourself? What shortfalls do you have? Now, when you first start looking, it's like you're looking at an overgrown lawn. There are some big, obvious problems, so you do a broad, just kind of general cut of the grass. You fix some of the big, easy problems that are obvious. And once you've done that, once you've gotten rid of some of those big, obvious problems, you notice some more detailed problems. So then you handle them. And once you've got those handled, you see even smaller and more detailed issues, so you start trying to fix them. And that's what you do with yourself. You continually detach, and then you look, and then you refine, and then you detach, and then you look, and then you refine, and then you detach, and then you look, and then you refine. That's what you do. That's how you get better. And that process doesn't stop. It can't stop, because if you stop refining, then the weeds grow back, and the next thing you know, you can't see yourself anymore. And when you can't see yourself anymore, when you stop looking at yourself, then you accept anything. And that's wrong. Don't accept the faults. Don't give yourself the benefit of the doubt. You've got to be your own harshest critic. And hold the line. And don't let go.